Ladies and gents, welcome back to The Random. It's your host, SmallwoodWorldWide. We're back again with another video. And as you can see, we're about to dive into the Apple TV Plus app, also now known as just simply Apple TV. Let's get into it. Now, this is the Apple TV app. As you know, it formerly is known as Apple TV Plus. Let's take you through a little bit of what Apple TV Plus has to offer. First of all, for $12.99 a month, it has the absolute best shows on television, right? But that's not it. If you also take a look, let's do a quick and dirty, all right? You have continue watching. When you take a look at the continue watching part, for all the apps that connect to the Apple TV app, you'll get your latest and greatest right here of what you've been watching. So you can see Hulu's plugged into it. You see all the Apple TV originals that we're gonna get into. You also get a chance to see Disney Plus, which we talked about before, is about to absorb the Hulu app, okay? February 2026, but that's not why you're here. As a matter of fact, while you're here, let's go ahead and have you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, make your comments. We look forward to having you. In the meantime, in between time, this is the Apple TV app. Go ahead and slide over. As you can see, they'll show you their latest and greatest shows, different things that play from season to season. You see the new Ben Stiller documentary there. I gotta check that out. In addition to that, Knife Edge, there you go. Let's scroll down. My favorite feature here is the top 10 on Apple TV. So whenever Apple releases a new show, chances are, once it catches on, or if it's been long awaited, you're gonna catch here on the top 10. You can discover a lot of great content like this, ladies and gents. So let's say, for instance, The Morning Show. Now, this is a smash hit, you know. It's deep into the seasons, but let's click into it. Let's take a look. As you can tell, I've muted the TV. This is what you get. Currently in season 4, you get a chance to see all the different seasons there. You can go all the way back to season 1. Take a look at that. It's absolutely incredible. You go down, you see the trailers. Most importantly, you get bonus content. You can't beat that. Look down at the bottom. You get related content, right? Your friends and neighbors, that's another smash hit. Check that out. Of course, Severance needs no introduction. But most importantly, your favorite show, you get a chance to check out the cast and crew. And you want to take a look at those credits right now. Now, you see where it says resume, subscribe, seasons 1 through 4. Of course, I'm subbed to Apple TV, once again, known as Apple TV Plus. At the onset of this video, you saw their very, very new logo. Nice and colorful. It's actually beautifully done. We're going to show you that again at the end of the video. But for now, let's go ahead and click in. Let's click on Alex Levy, also known as the wonderful actress, Jennifer Aniston. We click in. Take a look at that. Now, this is an advantage of the Apple TV app. If you click on the actor or the actress in this case, you get all their different movies. And this is just what she's performing in. Take a look at her as a producer and look at some of the shows that are currently available, not forever and all time, but just currently attached. And even as a director, right? Get a chance to look at her guest appearances. This is awesome stuff here. And you'll have an opportunity to discover material that maybe you never watched. But in the meantime, in between time, let's click that back button. Now, we could do the same for any of them. Billy Crudup, Reese Witherspoon, Karen Pittman, Greta Lee. But guess what? We're going to go back up because it's time for us to discover more ways to utilize the Apple TV app. We'll hit the back button. Take a look over there. Look at that. Bet you didn't know you could do that, did you? You can swipe over from the top on the right and go to different shows that are featured. So this, again, a very convenient, very nice user interface here, and it creates a great user experience. But there's more. Let's go ahead and click all the way out of there. That's just the top 10. You have new releases, okay? Again, they have something for everybody on Apple TV, I'm telling you right now. Also, the Apple TV app absorbs a lot of other apps' content, and they are promoting them. Top 10 on Peacock. Question everything. Look at the different kind of thriller shows here. Sci-fi, mystery, adventure, drama. You want that. Now, you have your smash hits, also known as must-see hits on Apple TV. You get a chance to look at them. Once again, you can do a long press here, and it'll load up, get a chance to see. You can go to the show. You can add it to your watch list. Of course, Invasion is already there. We're going to add that to the watch list. See by Jason Momoa. Listen, there's a ton of great shows here to discover. But you know the phrase, there's more. Scroll down, get a chance to see their popular movies. And if you look closely, you see the Apple TV insignia there. That's how you can tell an Apple TV original versus the materialists or weapons, movies that are attached to the app. And I'm going to go into that in a moment. You get popular TV shows, of course, new stuff. My favorite, sports. Who knew? And you get coming to Apple TV, right? So if you haven't seen Palm Royale, check it out. It's pretty funny. You get a chance to go through here. You already know Brad Pitt with the smash hit F1. Idris Elba coming back with Hijack Season 2. New season, January 14th. It's the little things like that that Apple does that helps them to stand out. And I love it. So when we scroll all the way to the bottom, you get a chance to subscribe to other things there. And you're like, wait, how's all this possible, right? So first thing, after you've seen all the different labels here, you know, you can rent what we think you like. If you like Platonic, which is the show with Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne, that was absolutely phenomenal so far. If you like your first take and you like your sports, if you want to see things that are trending, a little bit of soccer, aka football, you got that. Check this out. Native American Heritage Month. You got the 2025 Emmy Award winners. Let's click in there. Let's take a look and see what we end up with. Going once, going twice. Look at that. Of course, you're going to start with your own shows. The Studio. Listen, best comedy on television, not even close, right? Again, you get a chance to see what they won. They won 8 Emmys. They won 13. Slow Horses was an Emmy Award winner, singular. It's great. They also take you outside of their own content and you get a chance to look at more winners. However, I promised you more. I'm going to hit this back button and I'm going to go back to the top and I'm going to hit the back button again. You see that area right there that says home? Let's go ahead and click into that, okay? Now, you get your profile. That's me. You can go straight here to Apple TV Plus. This is another way to click in and get everything. You can also see all the other channels and apps that are currently connected. Shout out to Paramount Plus and Peacock. Of course, I'm a gentleman here. You got ESPN. But more importantly, you can go shopping in the store, right? Let's click in there. Let's take a look at what that looks like here. And you're seeing this in real time. Now, there's Keanu Reeves' Good Fortune. There's Black Phone 2, another horror movie. Fantastic Four, which is also streaming on Disney Plus finally. You have the Smashing Machine with The Rock. Let's go ahead and click into that, right? Now, when you click into the movie or the television show, you have the option to buy or rent it, which is great. Of course, you can always go here, add it to your watch list, your wish list, whatever you name it. You get the fresh 70% Rotten Tomato there. It is not a Rotten Tomato. You also notice right here what you're seeing. If I cut up the volume, you get a chance to hear what? A bit of a preview. I think that's absolutely phenomenal. The point that I'm making for you, it's very much seamless content. You go down, you get a chance to see other related material. So this is what they do. They do it well. Apple is very polished, no surprise there. Let's go back to that banner. Again, you can go to your personal library of flicks, okay? And all your movies that you've ever purchased there. Let's take a look at some of the ones that I have. You get recent purchases. You get movies, TV shows, 4K, family sharing. You get all the different genres and everything like that, right? Again, some of you have some deep, extensive libraries there. It's pretty good. So you like what you like. I like what I like. You get a chance to see it. Apple TV is the place to be. And let's take one final quick dive here from the quick and dirty walkthrough into Apple TV Plus. Right now, I expect that to change eventually. But right now, just know it's Apple TV. You scroll down. I have to check this out. Pluribus, see what this is about. The most miserable person on earth. Let's go back. Must save the world from happiness. Wow. We're going to add that just based off the poster. We got to see what this is about. That is an insane shot there. And it's absolutely incredible. I love it. And guess what? I'm now going to watch it. Prehistoric Planet, same thing. I love these dates and times. It's just really well organized and polished. And listen, if you want the latest and greatest, you need the Apple TV app. You can get it on your iPhone. I do believe it's available on Android. You can get it on your iPad, your MacBook Pro. Also, new Apple TV device is coming soon, allegedly. We'll be on the lookout for that. But until then, get your Apple TV 4K and stream Apple TV. Until then, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think about Apple TV. This was a nice, quick and dirty walkthrough. I love it. I hope that you love it. And we'll see you again on a new edition of The Random. Peace.